Now we have another gentleman representing the millennials, Nirav, an industrialist from Central India who has successfully established a brand called Madhuri. Over to you, Nirav.
Thank you, Atul Bhai, for a crisp introduction. The credit goes to the family, my father and my brother Jay, not alone on me. Now going to my topic today, that is challenges and opportunities to develop a regional or a domestic brand. So branding is about positioning, branding is about trust, branding is about how a consumer inculcates your brand in his daily lifestyle. This is a very important thing. In Piyush ji's videos that we saw, one very important video was Cadbury's video, Kya Swad Hai Zindagi Mein. In those days when we were in school and college, few of our friends went up to the extent to find out what the girl's name was. So that is about branding, how consumer associates with your brand. Now I'll take a short note of the company. Can you go to the next slide, please? Madhuri. Madhuri is a 25-year-old brand from Madhya Pradesh. We sell 5,000 tons of packed soya oil, and we have the largest packing station in Central India. Next. Madhuri is amongst the top 5 leading regional brands in West India, as per AC Nielsen data published in the Economic Times. Next. Madhuri's success saga. Madhuri's network covers 200 towns, 240 distributors, 25,000 retailers. Its sales ratio, general industry standard for sales is 70% bulk pack. Bulk pack means 15 kg, 15 liter packs. And consumer pack is 5 liter and below, maybe 100, 200 ml up to there. So generally industry standard is 70% bulk pack and 30% consumer pack. Whereas our ratio is 50% bulk pack and 50% consumer pack. That means in the same tonnage, we are going to more households. Endorsed by the renowned tennis star Sania Mirza and Shilpa Shinde, won a lot of accolades as FMCG brand of the year for Madhya Pradesh, etc. Next slide. Now going on to the topic of regional brands. So I'm taking you, before I start my presentation, to a different tangent. So when, as an individual, especially living in India from childhood, what is a strong regional brand for us? Banarsi ke laddu from Kanpur, Panchi ke pethe Agra se, या इंदौरी पोहा, या मैसूर मसाला डोसा, और गुजरात का गाठिया और ढोकला. People have gone to that level that now people say वहां के पानी में कुछ है, इसीलिए वहां का गाठिया वहां जैसे ही बनता है, इंदौर का पोहा उतना नरम वही बनता है. So that is what a regional strong brand is, and how can we take our brand to that tangent? Now, taking you to the advantages or opportunities we have as a regional brand. Lower logistic cost. We can go from a plant to a dealer within 24 hours. There is no depot or mother depot required. To the extent people having their stations or units in the city, their dealers directly take the cargo from their unit directly to the retailers. So it's a very efficient way of logistics. We can go for a deeper distribution. For the last mile distribution, we have to forget the district level distributors or sell points. Why can't we think of tehsil level? Faster deliveries. When an order comes to us, it is delivered practically in 16 to 18 hours, but I take it conservatively 24 hours. And from our dealer point to the retailer, maybe another 6-7 hours. So there is a big logistic advantage that the regional players have. We are more hands-on, very strong in our relationship with our channel partners, with our suppliers, very fast in decision making, in matter of pricing, in matter of resolving issues or changing product strategies. Typically like a COVID time, how in 3 days we did a turnaround of our unit of distribution and our branding. Intense supervision. Typically a regional brand can be more market oriented, more forward oriented, can be very intense in their supervision of the marketing team, of the sales team, of the productivity of calls they do, of the number of counters they visited. So it can be much more intense. Definitely a leaner organization, so lower fixed cost, lower staff cost. We need to understand that we are in commodity business where products are bulky and price sensitive. So there is a bigger role to play by the regional players. Next. Next slide, please. Yeah. Now, branding and communication. This is a big thing. As I told you about all these foodies that we are and how we relate it to the region, we can make our branding and communication as per the regional socio-culture. Appeal to the local taste and language. Use regional celebrities. Use regional languages. Regional slangs are a hit in communication. Nowadays, national channels are giving us state-wise quotes also. So you can give your advertisement in a Z News only pertaining to your state, or a Star India only pertaining to your state, say maybe West Bengal or Madhya Pradesh or maybe Karnataka or Gujarat. So other than the regional channels, even the national channels give you state-wise rates. A regional brand is more efficient in BTL. BTL means below the line activities rather than ATL. So a branding should be more focused on BTL. And to give you a socio-culture ad that I've seen here, लड्डू के भैया को बारिश में मौसम, sorry, लड्डू के भैया को बारिश के मौसम में समोसे खूब पसंद है. So this really takes you to that tangent when you see the rains and you think that I should use this oil and make my samosas. Next slide, please. Some of our best practices as Madhuri, which I would like to share. Reasonable pricing. We go for reasonable pricing throughout the month. No month-end extreme discounts. A lot of companies have gone into this practice of 25th to 31st extreme discount, to the point that we feel from the ground that there is a nexus between the sales team and the dealers, where they kind of push the company between 25 to 31st to achieve the targets. First, we focus on household, second on HoReCa, because household are more loyal, HoReCa are more price conscious, and they can switch more fastly. Incentives are given by us to our sales team on the SOP and not just on the sales volume. So it is not about the number of tins or number of boxes he booked, but on the SOP he followed, like making reports, like submitting his reports, like the productivity of call, productivity in different range of products. Promotions. We use 80% BTL as a company and only 20% as ATL. And this helps you more in the interiors also. Schemes. Every year, a scheme for distributors, retailer, and consumer is what we've seen gives us a good result. Low inventory stock level. Because we do daily dispatches and the stock level that the dealer or the retailer has to keep for our product is much lower than the other products. So this has a double advantage to us. First, the investment to our dealer is lower, his turnover is faster, and the consumer gets a fresh cargo. Yeah, next slide, please. Challenges for a regional brand. Yes, you can't say the big boys, we saw a lot of them. They are really having a big market share. So once a regional brand starts to go nationally, that is automatically a disadvantage because your same communication, your same advantages don't work so well for you there. So one has to understand that. Deeper pockets are there with the national player. They have the economies of scale. Their national TV ads may be more expensive for them, but their per eyeball cost is much lower than ours. Image of a regional player sometimes becomes a barrier. Competition from unorganized sector. This is a new challenge that has come to all of us, where these small packers in every town and every district also disturb the regional players and have eaten up a lot of shares. So you have to find out your way, your uniqueness, and you have to stand out. Yeah, next slide, please. Dynamics for post-COVID, the opportunities we see, regional and local brands are the new flavor. Short-term advantages have come to the regional players because they were able to work very fast. They could move the transportation. They could move the transportation. They could run the plants. Consumer were compelled to taste new brands. Faster supply chain was there. Yeah, the new things that have come up, which my earlier speakers have covered, like Priyam, increase in online purchase, growing preference for hygienic product, for products with higher immunity, like Isha said. More focus should now go on digital marketing or digital platforms. Next slide, please. Challenges. The dynamics of post-COVID is the biggest has been manpower, maintaining supply chain and production, maintaining the hygiene and sanitization standards. Oh my God, if there is infection in your premises would be put to a quarantine. Two important things: changing viewer habits in media usage. This webinar would not have happened. We would not have seen Netflix and Hotstar so much. And as Piyush said, should not cut all advertising expenses. There should be some medium where you communicate with your consumers. Next slide, please. So my conclusion: be local, do local, cater to the regional taste, culture, and values. Maintain regular and smooth supply chain. Strong relationship with channel partners always pay. Be price conscious, you are in commodity markets. Schemes are always loved. Regular brand recall is necessary. Opportunity awaits. Are you ready, guys? Thank you. That's it. I'm done.
Thank you, Nirav. And I'm sure your solutions for building up a regional brand would be lapped up by the participants. In fact, you've already created a successful brand. Thank you very much for those wonderful words.